Hi, I'm Maddie with Maddie Sews, and thanks for hanging with me, you all. So today is another Friday Sews, where I get to tell you all about what I've been working on and what's coming up, and then a little bit about life. And you all, it's as always, it's been pretty busy. Friday Sews is actually the brainchild of Jen over at Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And as always, you can catch what I mentioned in this video, including Jen's channel, down in the description box, right down there. So make sure that you check her out if you haven't already. So with all of that being said, I guess let's just kind of start with what I've been working on. And it's actually kind of exciting. I actually finished my swimsuit. This one. You all, I really like it. I'm definitely going to go into more details on this swimsuit. I want to do a full review, including all of the changes that I made and some of the recommendations that I have for others who are making this. But this is the Vixen Bikini by Bikini and Bralette by Patterns for Pirates, and it was a pretty good sew. There were some issues with the actual fitting of it, and they're just kind of typical issues that I come across with any kind of bralette style. So I knew going into this that I was going to have to make some adjustments for it. But overall, I really do love this. It's not reversible like I had hoped to have it, because I did have to go back in and make some changes. But I mean, it's I'm loving the colors on this. And actually, let me just bring you down so you can see the entire thing. The one thing I will say quickly about this swimsuit is that I feel like the larger sizes are shaped a little differently than the smaller ones that I had seen in the picture. I was actually kind of surprised at how much more coverage there was in both the front and the back on the bottoms. So I'll definitely share all of those details with you. The only reason why I haven't shared them with you already is because I'm actually planning on taking some pictures, hopefully some really cute pictures, in Myrtle Beach in South Carolina. And so I'll take those pictures and then share the review with you. I'm pretty excited just to like let it all out. I'm gonna let it all out. I'm gonna let out the thick thighs, the ample booty, and all of the cellulite. It's gonna be a good time, and I'm not gonna care one bit. That's a quick little something about the swimsuit. I've actually decided to take a couple of other swimsuits with me. Let me go grab them so I can show you. So I made these last year, and they were actually my favorite makes. They were the ones that I just kept kind of reaching for nonstop. So here is my little bikini that I made based off of the Marlboro bra. So you can see that one. I mean, when I wear this, I feel like a beach goddess because, you know, it's all the bronze and stuff. And then I did make some matching bottoms by hacking the Minute Maillot. So you can see I put a little panel down in the front. These are high-waisted, and I lined the tummy panel on this with the power mesh. These just came out so good. So I'll definitely take this bikini set with me. And then my other favorite make was actually this one, which is, I'm not sure how I'm gonna, I might have to find a picture to share this one because there's a lot going on in this swimsuit. But let's see. Yeah, so it looks something like that. It's another hacked Minute Maillot. It has this little strip that has gathers on it that cuts across the waist, at the smallest part of my waist, and then the top here. It's I love the tropical vibes that this one's giving me. And really, I kind of feel like all of my swimsuits are giving me a different vibe. I mean, it's like beach goddess, tropical vibe, and then kind of super fun and flirty. So those are the swimsuits that I'll be taking to Myrtle Beach. I'll be there a total of 5 days for a family reunion. The other thing that I've been working on is really just some organizational things that I need in the house to kind of keep me from taking over the entire place. So I made this basket here using some of the leather that I have in my stash. This is actually really handy. I'm considering making a little kind of lining with some elastic up at the top, so I'll like a little bag style, so I can pop it down in there so the basket is lined. And then that way it'll be washable too. Right now if the leather gets dirty, it's just gonna get dirty. And I mean, I have all of my creams and stuff in here. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make some linings for them. This is what the basket looked like when I started. I had picked this up from the dollar store actually, and I thought, well, it's only 1-inch strips that are woven all the way across, so I cut them off and just replicated the entire basket in leather. I really do like the way it came out. I'm actually thinking for the next couple of baskets I might want to use a different leather. The same leather that I've been using to make pin cushions. Let me just show you that. This side right here. It's actually not as flimsy as the brown leather that I used for this basket is. So I think it'll just live, it'll have a longer life, I think. But this is what I want to use. It's funny, you can see where it's been suntanned. I just had to move those out of this room because there's way too much sunlight. And as you could see, those hides were starting to tan from the sun. And when they're tanned, it really makes dyeing them a little difficult. So I just stuck them in a nice dark room. Now let's pivot into my upcoming sewing plans. I actually don't have much time coming up to sew, so I was thinking about making something for this vacation. Previously, I had told you all that I was going to be making a pair of shorts, and I even shared 2 patterns that I was thinking about using. But here's the thing, I don't want to make shorts. I really don't. At this point, I feel like I'm just so busy with the shop and making products and getting orders out that it really cuts into my sewing time. And when I do so, I want it to feel really special. You know, like I want to walk down the street like twirling or feeling fierce, you know, like "Arr!" And shorts aren't going to give me that feeling. So I've decided that I'm going to go out and purchase some shorts for this summer, and I'm going to make something that I can bring on this trip to South Carolina. We're leaving on Tuesday. So I had 2 thoughts. First is this Mimi G pattern. This is Simplicity 9597, and I was thinking this view would be really cute. And mostly because it's shorts. Did I say shorts? It's not shorts. It's like cropped pants, very voluminous pants. Here's the line drawing right here, and you can see that there's pants. I also really like the back of this, and I think it'd be really cute to just kind of like throw on and get out the door while we're on vacation. And I would make it up in this rayon. So that's definitely option 1. The other thing that I was thinking about making was the Allison tent dress, which I'll be honest is going to be way easier to make and will probably get more wear because I don't have to worry about the bra straps and stuff. I could wear it to work. The Allison tent dress is made by So Much Jazz, Jasmine Desiree Studios, and I'll make sure that I link to her in the description box below. But I have this really beautiful linen right here that I just thought would be so beautiful in the Allison tent dress. I made that pattern last year during Ankara week, I believe. It might have been after it, but I made it up using Ankara fabric. And I'll tell you what, I wore it all the time. So it's definitely a great pattern. I'm leaning towards that. And then maybe when I come back, making this pattern. You know what just kind of dawned on me? I can see a very clear kind of color palette happening here for summer. Look at all of these corals. And then it matches my flowers right over here. Isn't that funny? I just, yeah, I'm feeling the corals for summer. The corals, the whites, the bright colors when it comes to active wear or getting in the water and getting wet and stuff. Now let's pivot into the life section. You all, so I got some happy mail that I really want to share with you all. So Ms. Renee actually was so kind and surprised me with some really fabulous fabric. And let me show this to you. Look at that gold. These flowers are so good. Now this is a Ponte fabric, and if you're asking me how I know, it's because it's actually on the tag. This fabric came from Mood, and it's described as a black Ponte knit with yellow rose foil design. And there's 2 yards of this. Now I was actually thinking that this would look pretty fun as a pair of joggers. The same ones that I made by Green Style Creations, the Brassies. I think it would make a really cute pair of Brassies. And 2 yards is plenty for that. So I'm going to put this aside, and when fall comes around, I'm going to add it to my must-sew list. Thank you, Miss Renee. This is really fun. And then the other thing that I was really surprised with was this really adorable pouch. Now you all, if you don't follow Adam Sews, you definitely have to check him out. He has been making his own bag patterns, and well, he designed this pouch right here, and it has this really fabulous zipper on it. How cute is that zipper? I really like the stripes on it. And this fabric, I think this is a Tula Pink fabric, but look at that sewing machine with all the flowers. I mean, come on. I might want a tattoo of that. It's a really cute design. And then I like the little handhold. This makes it easy to kind of grab. On the inside, let me show you. And actually, all my junk's getting caught in the zipper because, of course, I have little plastic envelopes in there. I decided to keep all of my pincushion making stuff down in here. And it's been really handy because I can just kind of grab it and go downstairs and hang with the family and sew up pincushions. But look at the inside of this. It has this really cute fabric with yard, what's that called? With a tape measure. I really love these colors too. It's really beautiful. I'm super duper happy that he gifted me this, and actually super surprised. So I'm thinking about making a couple more for my items here, just to help me get organized. Like I have a lot of labels and like candles, markers, I mean, you name it, I've got a million of it all of it. It's kind of taking over, and it's getting nuts in here. So I was thinking about making myself a bunch more and laser engraving them. And I was thinking about doing it in, and I was thinking about using this same red leather, or maybe even some of the brown leather to make them. So that way I could laser engrave them and actually laser engrave what their use will be. So that way it's not a guessing game and I don't have to keep unzipping them to find out what's inside. So I'm looking forward to that. Although I'm gonna be honest, I don't know when that's gonna get done. But thank you so much, Adam. You know, I'm gonna have to watch his videos again to see if he notes where he gets his zippers from, because this is a really nice nylon zipper. And I do like the fact that it has stripes. I mean, that adds something really nice to this bag. By the way, he also has a shop, so make sure that you check out his shop in case you don't want to make your own pouches. The bag pattern itself is free, and he shows you how to make that in one of his videos. I'll put it in the description box below, along with a link to his shop, so that way you can find the already made bags and the little tool cases that he makes too. They're great. Now let's talk a little bit about life. Because, you know, life definitely does happen while we're all filming and sewing and doing everything. And it can be exciting or, you know, a little challenging, right? So I've been on a journey to improve my overall health. I have started strength training even harder. I've been training with a wonderful trainer who's actually helped me heal from injuries. I mean, there was a point when I could not kneel. And while working with him, he's helped me to kind of get past that, and now I can do squats. And believe it or not, I went running for the first time in 5 years. I didn't go anywhere, but I was able to actually run for a little bit. So I am on this health journey, and I'm feeling all of the feelings, right? Because part of me really wants to be hard on myself. Like, no, don't eat that. And you better get up and not miss your workout. And who cares if you're feeling tired? Drink an extra cup of coffee and go. Like, I have this need to push myself and constantly push. But then I have to kind of like take a step back and say, well, it can't always be push, right? I need time to allow myself to change or to actually just kind of settle in. So this actually got me thinking about some of the ways that I can change my environment to kind of help me feel the way that I need to, whether that be to motivate me or, you know, to help me settle down. And one of the things that I've done was I actually hung some wallpaper in my bathroom. Now you all, I'm gonna put a before and after for you right here. My master bath is from the 60s and it hasn't been updated. And right now, honestly, like, I don't have much inspiration for that space, and it's the last bathroom that I need to renovate, but it's just gonna have to wait. What I did do was I decided that since I'm in the bathroom the very first thing in the morning, showering, brushing my teeth, you know, just like putting on all the lotions and getting ready and stuff, I want that time to kind of feel like really kind of empowering and getting me ready to just tackle the day. And so I chose that really fierce wallpaper for the wall that I see when I walk into my bathroom. And I absolutely love it. It feels super safari. I feel the animal energy when I'm brushing my teeth. I know I'm sitting here joking around about it, but it really does change my vibe when I walk in there first thing in the morning to get ready for my day. And so that's one thing that I've done to change my environment. The other thing is I've been decluttering. I've already donated about 200 patterns to Goodwill, and I need to go through the rest of my 6 boxes to kind of cull all of that stuff out. I'm also going to do the same thing with my fabric, because at this point I feel like there's just stuff everywhere, and I feel like it's not only taking up space on the floor, it's taking up space in my head. If that makes any sense. And so I'm going to be cleaning that out, because I also want to invite in this kind of calming sense. So I'll definitely pick my favorite pieces and keep all of that stuff, but I'm also going to pare it all down and organize it all away, so that way I feel like I'm not constantly losing things and have like chaos going on in my head. One of the things that I did was I bought a shoe organizer for the back of my door here. Let me just show you. You see that shoe organizer? So this carry some of my finished products. So we have the Voodoo Pincushion kits. I don't have any ghosts. They'll go here. I still need to dye those, so I'm working on hole punching and dyeing ghosts. Those kits will go here. I've got what's left of my labels, my laser engraved labels for clothing and bags and stuff. Some finished earrings, some of the Paradise earrings, and then I haven't decided quite what's going to go up here. Actually, that's not true. I'm going to put all of my keychains in here. These are the leather keychains, the leather dragon the lucky dragon. These are the lucky dragon keychains. So I'll just put them all in here, but you can see how cute they are. So keychains, and I'll keep going, and then that'll help me kind of clear out this whole thing and make it a little more usable. And then the last thing that I did was I actually moved all of my comb threads up there. Now I am using them a whole lot less than what I used to, and you can see here on my sewing table I have my pinks and my blacks down here because those have been the colors that I've been using more often. And actually I'm gonna leave those pinks in there because I can use them for either the Mimi G pattern that I'm planning on making or the Alice in Tent dress. So all of my thread went above the door just to kind of really get it out of the way. And when I need to switch out colors, I will, but it's really not that often. So all of this stuff, the organizing, the decluttering, the upgrading of my spaces into something that I absolutely love, to kind of usher in the feelings that I want to feel, are high priority at this point for me. And actually I'm considering it all self-care, self-love, you know, and it's so necessary. Let me know in the comments below what you do to kind of help motivate you. If you're changing your environment, if you're using personal mantras or affirmations, or as someone I know and dearly love said, declarations, leave them all in the comments below so that way I can check them out. And if you have a good source for organizing like containers and shelves and things like that, drop it down in there too, because I've got a lot of work to do. Well, if you don't follow me on Instagram, here are my two different Instagram channels. This one is my sewing Madi Sews, and this is where you're going to see all of my swimsuit pictures and vacation pictures over in Myrtle Beach. And this one over here is for Inspired Leather, where you can follow me for the pin cushion releases, the kits, and whatever else is released, you all. At that one, you can find all of the really fun, embarrassing reels that I post. Well, you all, check out this video right over here. It's my last Friday Sews video. And until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.